So interest rates are high, can you still buy, and what are your options? So there's an increase in interest rate right now, and this increase is to curb inflation. So if you notice that there's actually an increase in prices for your oil, resources, and as well as material costs. Part of it is also part of this Ukraine war. And with this increase in the material costs, construction of property will definitely be increased. Currently right now, there's a lack of supply and a strong demand for property, so these also drive the price upwards. With this increase in property prices, and now buyers will have to service higher mortgage due to the high interest rate, buyers may be more prudent in purchasing their property and thus reducing the overall transaction volume of the property. So in these uncertain times where people have fear to commit, the demand may drop. So if the supply of the property remains constant, it may prevent the property price from increasing even more.
Will this uncertainty causes homeowners to be eager to sell off their unit, causing an oversupply in the current market? This may not be the case because before they purchase a unit, there is actually a stress test of 4% interest rate before they take up their loan. There are also MSR and TDSR put in place, and this is based on a percentage of their monthly income to service their monthly mortgage. This helps to ensure that the buyers do not overstretch themselves. From December 2021, TDSR has been tightened to 55%, and this helps to ensure that the buyers have stronger holding power and more buffer during the uncertainty. Hence, you may not be able to see owners eagerly letting off their unit in these uncertain times.
So there won't be a sudden increase in supply as homeowners have a second option, which is to rent out their unit. As you can see from the chart over here, you can see there's an increase in interest rate, but at the same time, for renter, the prices is also going strong and increasing. So we also experienced before an increase in interest rate. So just bring out the chart over here. You can see that in 2016 and 2019, there's also a spike in the interest rate. But as you can see from the property price index, especially in 2019 where there's an increase in interest rate, the property prices is still increase. So as you can see from the property price index, in 2013 to 2017, there's a small decline because in 2013, there's actually a lot of cooling measures that came in and cooled down the market. So in 2017, there's also a release in the cooling measures which allows the property price index to rise. So looking back at some examples where these projects are being bought at a high interest rate, Lakeview as well as Sterling. So Lakeview is being bought at 2016 and Sterling bought at 2018 and 2019. You can see that this group of buyers is to get a decent amount of profits. Ultimately, a higher loan interest rate is not the only factor that affect property prices. Most importantly is if the property you purchase now in the market is still worth it and is there room for appreciation. So what are your options now if you find a potential property? Do contact HomeGen to find out more and follow us on social media for more content.